It's 5:14, and
It
this
is
one's
5:14
laughing.
and
So
we're losing
I had to let out a deep sigh because I'm just not ready to hear Chase's forecast about all this
Exactly.
cold weather.
I think it's great. I love it. But
Oh, God.
I think some of you are probably dealing with a little bit of frost this morning. Do we have anyone who's below freezing right now?
We do not have anyone's below freezing.
Okay.
But for frost, we just need dew point of 32 and temperature within reason of that. Because you're just talking about not the actual air temperature, but just the very specific air around certain objects, like your car, made of metal, that's going to cool down faster. You can start seeing some of that frost over. Now, at this moment, we're not seeing it in Des Moines. Of course, we are always a little bit warmer, but we are so much cooler now compared to this time yesterday morning.
I love it.
About 8 to, oh yes.
No.
Can't argue with the facts. Here we go. Let's take a look at it. 8 to 15 degrees colder now than just this time yesterday. Now, we probably won't see as sharp of a drop off like this for at least a week or two. That's a general statement. That's not a forecast. Just generally, once we start getting into November, we'll see these kind of drop-offs again. But yes, 10 to 15 degrees cooler now than just 24 hours ago. We've maintained our northwest wind at between 5 and 15 miles per hour. That stronger pocket now more off towards the northeast. The rest of us seeing that more standard morning wind speed. That's still giving us a wind chill. It feels, Dana, pay attention, it feels like below freezing. It feels like below freezing. You can say it feels like it's freezing outside. Finally, there you go. But it's not freezing, at least not for us. Coldest we have right now is Carroll at 34, off towards the northwest. Spencer, 28 degrees. They are below freezing. More of us will be closer to that tomorrow morning. But for the bus stop, not as much of a concern. Still looking at the mid-50s. 38 might be a far reach at around 7 a.m. We're probably still sitting around 33 to 34. Either way, you're going to need a good jacket. This is almost thick jacket territory. But the afternoon, mid-50s with sunshine and minimal wind, that's a good sign for us. Now, looking at tomorrow morning, frost is almost a guarantee. It's a very high potential for that. This darker blue moving in, that is freeze level. So we could have a pretty good shot at seeing the freeze. And now we're starting to see that hard freeze creep into the state. Now, this is not going to be a widespread setup for us just yet. I still think that's a couple of weeks away at best. But still, cooler start to tomorrow. Another shot at seeing frost on a more widespread basis. But other than that, we are completely clear. So that clear sky did allow us to cool down, and it's allowing us to continue to cool down, but it's also going to allow us to warm up today. We do get back to that standard warming trend as we do climb at least into the mid and upper 50s for today. If we maintain that northwest wind, that continues to cool us down to the mid and low 30s. This will even put a few spots down below the freezing line just before we get to sunrise and then start warming back up. Now we get back into the upper 50s, if not the low 60s. The wind dies down and does start to change over to the southeast. Start seeing clouds start to move in and does want to give us a rain chance for Friday, but that mostly stays to the south if we even see that. But this will be the first day of that switch over to where we are looking at better rain chances for the start of next week. But for today, it's sunny, it's cool, it's 59, probably feeling like the mid to low 50s just due to the wind picking up once again to around 10 to 20 miles per hour. But we're not looking at any major wind gusts coming out of this, just a good standard push of the wind. Now, Doggy Doppler, not going to have the greatest time walking this morning, but Apollo wouldn't mind. He's 2-year-old Pitty. He'd love a good walk right now. Now, in terms of the weather, once again, you may want to hesitate this morning. I'm still giving it a green paw because nothing's really stopping you other than your own determination to not be a little chilly outside. Otherwise, it's sunny. It feels pretty good outside in terms of this afternoon. Go ahead and give the dog a little walk. Now, the start of next week, low 60s, rain chances moving in, and that will cool down our afternoons as cloud cover sticks around, but we don't look to dip back down into the low 30s, at least anytime soon.